got my maracas going. How you doing, Frank the Tank?
Good, good, good.
What's going on? What's happening?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah,
Huh?
this is our first of two shows today. That's right. Every Thursday, first of two shows. We do two shows today.
Oh boy.
Free show. We have our free show first. We start with our last free show of the week. And then we do a second show at 6 o'clock today. 6 o'clock this evening, 6 o'clock this evening, we do a show, and that'll be our subscriber show.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to hear that one, go to morningdisaster.net, click subscribe, and you can join us for that show, which is going to be great, by the way.
I might even change my shirt for that one.
I heard that we got a great song for tonight.
Oh, good.
Anyway, should be a good time.
Good. Yeah, I can't wait.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a listen, I have a doctor's appointment today.
Oh.
And the doctor's appointment is right at 9:30.
Oh, okay.
So we are going to end a little bit early in this show.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll give you a full second show this afternoon. So.
Is it a telehealth?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so I got to do that. Yeah. Frank the Tank should be feeling good. This is what Christina says. He took a shit this morning. Don't ask me how I know. How does she know that you took a dump this morning?
I don't know. I don't know.
You weren't sharing pictures or anything, were you?
Never.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, my God. I just went and saw. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, my God. No one wants to see that, Steve.
I felt left out yesterday.
Why would you put that in the chat room? Good Lord. Oh, my God.
Because it's easier than because Tyler and Fatboy 20 got their own individual one.
Oh, my God. No one wants to see that. Why would you share that in our chat? Oh, how disturbing. Oh, my God. You are so disturbing. I know that my doctor's going to yell at me for not going in and getting weighed.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't want to get weighed. Because here's the deal. Here's my thing with getting weighed. Because if I go in and get weighed, and if I lost a bunch of weight, then I'm just gonna convince myself, oh, well, I could eat, I could eat whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta eat more.
Right.
If I go in and I didn't lose as much weight as I thought I should lose, then I'm just gonna be depressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll eat more. And either way, they both end up with me eating more.
Right. Yeah. Well, I see that point. I see your point there.
Yeah.
Just going there and say, oh, you didn't lose nothing. Fuck it didn't work. Why'd I fucking do all this work for
Exactly.
if I'm not losing any fucking weight?
So I just, but I know it's going to be a thing. Like you got to come in and get weighed and blah, blah, blah. So.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling pretty healthy otherwise. You know what I mean?
Well, that's good.
Like I'm sleeping great.
That's really good. I don't sleep worth a shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear.
I don't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up at fucking 6:30.
Why don't you go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning?
I just can't. I think it's because and sometimes I take a nap in the middle of the day,
Yeah.
and I'm just not fucking tired, man. I can't just turn the light off, and I have to literally be to the point where I can barely hold my eyes open. Otherwise, I just fucking lay there.
And I tell you, I go to sleep. I used to stay up late every night. I would stay up late. And I would stay up late, and then I'd wake up too early to go do a morning show.
Right.
But now, 10:30 or 11 o'clock, I'm trudging off to the bedroom.
Oh, hell.
And I, and so my wife and I watch TV until like 11 something. And then she'll go take her shower and, to go to bed. And I used to wait up for her to, you know what I mean? I used to wait for her to get out of the shower and stuff.
Right.
But now sometimes she comes out of the shower and I'm totally,
right.
I wiped out in the bed. So, like I can't even sometimes stay up until she gets to sleep. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, what can I say? What can I say, my man?
Yeah.
You get tired and you just want to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to be asleep by 11. I would.
Oh, if I was asleep by 11, I'd be up at 2.
The older I get, the more I want to sleep. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine there's going to be a future where I'm in bed by 10 o'clock.
Oh, of course.
Like I used to always look at people who are older. And I'd be like, oh, they're crazy going to bed at like 9 o'clock. Are they nuts? But now that I'm getting older, I'm like, son of a bitch, There's nothing, you know what I mean? Like I used to watch Letterman every night.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love to watch the shows and stay up. And then I'd watch, I was never a fan of Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy, the one on NBC.
Oh, Jay Leno?
No. I was never a Jay Leno fan. No, but I'm just saying I don't like the one who did the show after Letterman.
Oh, Kimmel.
I like Kimmel. I like Kimmel a lot. But I liked Letterman, and then I didn't want to go over and watch Jimmy, what's his name, on NBC because he replaced
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, I didn't want to watch. Because Jimmy Fallon, he just calls everybody, "Hey, buddy," and I'm not a fan of it. You know what I mean? And it's just not I've tried, and I'm just not a fan of his show. I like Kimmel a lot. If I want to watch one now, I'd watch Kimmel, and then I'd watch Seth Meyers. You know what I mean? But I'm never awake for either one of those shows.
Right.
So
I've always liked Fallon.
I watch YouTube clips of him now. That's what I watch.
Oh.
Because I'm not even awake. I don't even watch those shows anymore. So, absolutely. Yeah. But every night I used to watch that late night television. I would watch Letterman. Because I was doing a morning show and,
Right.
That's how I would get caught up in stuff. I'd use the monologue to get, that's how I would, that's how I'd get caught up. Yeah. So, but I used to go to bed. after, like I always watched Letterman when he was on NBC, and then when he was on CBS, I always watched him. And so I wouldn't even go to bed till after his show was on. So when I lived in New York, it wouldn't get over till like 12:30.
Yeah.
It was on later. So I would be going to bed every night like at 1 a.m, and I'd have to wake up at 4.
Yeah.
So I was getting 3 hours of sleep, and I'm like, oh my God, it's killing me. It was just killing me. So that's I just could not live in the Eastern time zone because of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now that I'm older, I probably could, but
Right.
I'll tell you, it could not. In my 20s, it was killing me. It was killing me to stay up that late. And now I get so tired, man. Fuck. So I'd watch Letterman, then I'd watch Conan. Every night that would mean shit. Conan got over at 12:30 here in Central Time. He got over at 12:30. Eastern Time, he wouldn't get over till 1:30.
Yeah.
Jesus, it was horrible. Yeah, so now I cannot remember the last time I watched any late show. I can't even remember the last time I watched any late show live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to watch The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. It was probably the last thing I watched.
Oh.
I'd go and watch him but he left in like 16 or something,
I never really cared for Jon Stewart.
I loved Jon Stewart. I thought Jon Stewart was the best of all of them. He really was. I thought he was fantastic. That Daily Show with Jon Stewart, the one followed by Colbert, who was doing that show. Oh my God. Yeah, but now it's like I don't even think about it. I literally watch them on YouTube the next day.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what I do.
And then I did watch Kimmel when Van Halen was on it. He had Van Halen performing live one night.
Yeah.
And I watched Kimmel that night. And you know what I mean? So occasionally it's not even occasionally now. It's just because I think the Van Halen thing happened a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can't remember the last time I watched an actual late show. Because now I just go to the bedroom and I watch some kind of streaming show. Like last night we finished up Perry Mason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm glad you said that. I gotta watch the next episode of Yellow Jackets.
That hasn't come out. Has that come out yet?
Yeah, it comes out.
Because it airs live Thursday nights or whatever?
Friday.
Oh, Friday nights.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I don't remember how far. I'm trying to keep up with it because it's really getting freaky.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I'll just check. I'm gonna check it. I'll stream it all when it all gets done and watch it all. I like it, but I think my wife was getting grossed out by it. So.
Oh, it does. Yeah. It was. Yeah. It could be a little.
I love it. I mean, I think it's a great show. So I'll watch it, you know what I mean, without her. So, oh well. Yeah, but today's a busy day for us. We got 2 shows today.
Yeah.
And then I got a doctor's appointment at 9:30. And then I got to go work out right after that. Oh shit! So it's gonna be a crazy.
Wow.
Yep.
Busy son of a bitch.
And then I'll come home from workout. And I will eat something. And then I'll watch who knows what. And then I'll try to catch a nap before we do the afternoon show.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's the plan.
That's a good idea, yeah.
But also, I'm writing this Little Steve. I'm writing the Little Steve episode, and
Oh,
so that takes time. You know what I mean? That takes time because I got to write a lot of dialogue for that.
oh, yeah.
But I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to it being finished. So
Good, good.
yeah. So I got to, I got to get that finished up, and I'm thinking we'll be able to start recording. Yeah, as soon as it's done, Dan, I'll get that. We'll start recording it. I think we'll record it next week. And so I don't know. Just depends on when you guys get your lines recorded, and and then we'll figure out. It could. Who knows? It could debut on next Thursday's show.
Oh,
Yep. And it starts with the. What are you doing? You.
Hmm?
What are you doing?
listen.
No, you got that weird look in your face going, stop doing that. You look like a weirdo. You really do. You just look strange. So, yeah, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, that's what it looked like you were doing. Looked like you were jerking it. Stop doing that, for God's sakes. Yeah, so anyway. Is it supposed to rain today? It's not supposed to rain, is it?
That's what it says. I saw it said storm, but I didn't think it was supposed to rain today.
Because I'm wearing shorts.
Well, I think it's supposed to still be in the 80s.
Well, but I'm wearing shorts. I don't want to get all rained out and stuff. Frank, stop yanking your crank. My God.
I'm not even touching my crank.
He's very stoned. Look at. What are you drinking? Butter beer? What the hell is that?
No, this is all natural. No sugar, preservatives added. Pineapple orange juice.
Oh. Are you sure there's nothing that? No sugar? No pineapple?
Nope. I read the package.
All right.
It's made by Dole.
All right.
So, I can't drink a whole lot of it.
It's not urine or urine. Are you enjoying your urines? What a pervert. He's drinking urine today, everybody.
Oh,
Everybody, Steve's drinking urine. Please don't be disgusted.
I should have got my urinal out and drank it out of that. So I could have got the whole effect.
I bet that's no sugar or added sugar or no added sugar. Yeah, what is it?
Well, it probably has natural sugars in it from pineapple and orange. I don't drink a whole lot of it. I have to drink it real slow. Seems really sugary to me.
Okay, but is there added sugar in it?
I don't have it. No, it says no.
I don't know about that.
It might be pineapple, banana, orange.
It looks like urine. It really does. Holly says natural is better than processed. Yeah.
Urine or
No, for your juice that you're drinking.
okay.
I'd like to see that package because I bet there's a bunch of added sugar in that. I mean, just look how thick it is in the glass. You could tell.
Because it's got bananas in it too.
You could see there's sugar floating in it. And did Steve had sugar? Steve's treating it like a thing of Steve thinks it's a thing of Rice Krispies where he grabs a cup of sugar and
Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah. I do like Rice Krispies. And I eat them plain, but I mean, they're I think they're good. Same with the cornflakes are good.
I got cornflakes this week. I've been eating cornflakes.
Cornflakes are good. And I like the Rice Krispies. You know what cereal I liked? What was good when I was a kid was Apple Jacks.
Oh, yeah.
A is for apple, J is for Jacks. Cinnamon toasty Apple Jacks. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I liked eating Apple Jacks, but my mom always said, God damn it, Steven, you sound like a hog eating coal when you eat that shit. So I quit eating. I'm trying to keep my mouth closed.
Why would you have your mouth open? What is wrong with you? Why would you eat so foul?
I'm not eating. Oh, I actually love sugar smacks.
Just foul. Just foul. Yeah. I don't know. I liked Apple Jacks. I liked what else? What other kind of cereal did we like?
I like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles are good, yeah. I love Count Chocula.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Frankie Berry.
Captain Crunch.
Oh, Captain Crunch was good, yeah.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch is the best.
I'll tell you, and I never ate that, but when I was a kid, I liked King Vitamin.
Oh.
You ever had King Vitamin? King Vitamin was good.
I wasn't one of the poor, so I didn't have to eat.
Yeah. Well, being one of the poors, we wouldn't buy actual Fruit Loops. This is a true story. My mom would go to, and she'd buy a big bag of, I don't know what they would call it, but it was
fruit circles.
It was in a big clear bag, right? And it looked like something you'd throw over like a bum would throw over their shoulders. And it would just be filled with fake Fruit Loops. And I forgot what the name of it was, but that's what we poors had to get for, because that would be like 87 cents. 87 cents for the bag of fruity. Joel says Fruity O's, or Carrot says Fruit Hoops. Yeah, it was something like it was something like that. Yeah.
But you always made sure when you had friends over to pour them a bowl first. That way they didn't see you pour out of the bag.
She didn't.
You want some Fruit Loops?
No. We didn't have any friends. No friends wanted to go stay at our house. I mean, who the hell would want to stay at our house? You know what I mean? Yeah, we would get the generic cereals that look just like, they look like the other cereals, but so when I say Fruit Loops, what I'm talking about are those things.
Yeah.
Because I was one of the poors. We didn't eat name brand. We didn't have Frosted Flakes.
You ate field corn.
Yeah. We didn't have that shit, Now I have it, My wife will go buy the name brand cereal for my daughter, and I'll get a little bit of that. Unless I eat it all, then I get, I haven't had cereal in a long time. Yeah. We used to like that generic stuff, though. And there would be a big bag of it.
Yeah.
And it was this huge bag, which was terrible to store.
Yeah.
Once you opened it, it was a fucking mess.
Yeah. Yeah. And it never sealed up.
Yeah. How do you rest it? The other ones have boxes. Generic didn't have boxes. It was just bags of cereal. Yeah. So you'd have to store it in places, you know. So I think my mom used Tupperware, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like there's a somebody was sick or something, and somebody gave us somebody sent over some pasta in a Tupperware, and so my mom would keep the Tupperware. She'd never return the Tupperware that somebody would send over. You know what I mean? We'd always keep it, but you'd have the Tupperware that would be stained red from the pasta.
Yeah, and chili.
She'd pour the fucking cereal in there. You know what I mean? And so you'd look at it like, oh, I got a cereal that's in the stained Tupperware. Oh.
If you don't like the way the dishes are done, you can have to do them yourself.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't like how it looks, you don't eat it. God damn it. A lot of swearing in my house. It's a lot of swearing when I was growing up. It's a lot of swearing. But I gotta give my mom credit. She never really yelled at us when we swore because she knew exactly where we were learning it from. You know what I mean? My mom's, I'll tell you, the way she ended sentences was always, God damn it. Get down here, God damn it.
That's the way my mom
Sound
started.
like my mom.
God damn it, get in here.
Get down here and get your brothers and sisters some cereal, God damn it. Butchie, I want you up first to get everyone else ready for school, God damn it. That's how she ended sentences. Sentences ended with God damn it. It wasn't just me. Quit picking on your brothers, God damn it. Every sentence ended with God damn it. Enough about this Star Wars, God damn it. I don't care if you want to go watch Star Wars, God damn it. She had such a problem with this Star Wars. Oh. She had such a problem. And then finally, we ended up going to Chicago. It was summertime, so we went on vacation to Chicago. And then we went up there. When we went up there, my uncles took us to go see it. So that was when we went. So I finally saw it then. God damn it. But we would just swear, you know what I mean? And then my mom, what was she going to do, yell at us?
Right?
She couldn't yell at us because she swore all the time. No, Holly, my mom's like Steve. She never, I bet she's never even seen it. But I do remember being a kid and all the rich kids at school had seen it. They're talking about, oh my God, this movie's fantastic. You got to see it. And I'm like, oh, so I come home and go, oh, I really want to go watch Star Wars. Stop talking about that Star Wars, God damn it. What do you think we are, the fucking Rockefellers? I was 7. I didn't even know what the fuck a Rockefeller was. You know, it'd be a lot of that stuff. Oh my God, we'd have a lot of swearing in our house.
Yeah, my house too.
Oh, it's a lot of swearing. Did she end sentences with God damn it?
Oh yeah, a lot.
I thought that's how every sentence ended.
My little brother thought his name was Little Bastard for the
Yeah.
longest time because it was always, get in here, you little bastard. Go do your homework, you little bastard.
I'm telling you, I'd go to school. Where's your homework? It's right here, God damn it. Because that's how I heard sentences, you know. A lot of sentences ending with God damn it. I just thought that was but it was just my mom. You know, and there was a lot of God damn it, and well, it's all your faults. You know what I mean? Mom, I wish, you know, one of my brother Goose would say, Mom, I wish you were home more. Well, I can't be home. I can't be home because I got to work 3 jobs for all you fucking kids. All your faults. God damn it.
Wow.
So she was always really pissed. I don't blame her for being pissed. I mean, I would, you know.
Wow.
And so this is from the time she was in her late 20s and she was working several jobs. And I just remember her working them. She worked several jobs, God, until I left. I mean, I left home at like 17, 18. She still worked several jobs. And then, yeah. And then when I came back from college, I moved back home and I went to a different college. I lived with some guys that were buddies of mine. I lived in a trailer with them. And then when we got thrown out of the trailer, I went back home and lived in the basement. So I lived there. So I lived with my mom from birth to 17 or 16. Then I went to college. Then I came back, lived in a trailer, and then I was thrown out of the trailer and I moved back home when I was like 18. And then I moved home for like a year, and then I was off to Springfield to, you know, work in radio. So yeah. So she worked like a lot. I mean, and then at some point when I was gone, because I left home and moved, I lived in Ohio and then Texas. And so sometime when I was in, some point she moved to Chicago. I think that's when I was in Texas. She moved to Chicago, and I was like, oh, okay. So we no longer have that. So, you know, if I was ever going to come home to visit there, I wouldn't go to Gillespie because I'd have to go home to Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah. Even though, you know, Gillespie was where I grew up, but there was, you know, there was nowhere there to live, so I'd have to go to Chicago to, you know. Oh well. Yeah. God damn it. That's how we thought sentences ended.
Right?
That's how a sentence ended. You, God damn it. Go get God damn it. You go get God damn it. Every sentence ended that way. But like I said, when we started cussing, she didn't, you know, she didn't slap us or anything. Or I understand some parents get really mad at their kids when they start swearing. She didn't. She never, you know, went nuts on that.
Oh, mine
Well,
did.
how
Mine
could she?
did. Mine still does. She hates. With my brother and I both for fuck this, fuck that. She's. Can't you guys say one sentence without using the F word?
Well, but you know what? She used it. That's so. I mean, we grew up.
Right,
We grew up
yeah.
with the language. You know,
I knew if my parents were cussing, they were pissed off.
Hmm.
she didn't use the F word a lot. She didn't use it a lot, but when we started cussing, there was, you know, a lot of goddams and a lot of, because we use a lot of the words that she used, but then we dropped right into a lot of fucks. You know what I mean? My brother Foon was, you know, because he was the oldest, although he was never given the oldest responsibilities. That always fell to me, which, you know, I'm the second oldest. Why would it have to fall to me? And I would question that all the time. I would question that I would be told how how my mom would say, and this is going to sound horrible now, but she would say, it's because your older brother's retarded. And this was, this was a long time ago,
Wow.
and she would say that about my brother Foon, and I'd be like, and so of course he'd go, yeah, I'm retarded. And he'd go, what? I'd go, you are not. I said, he is not. I said, he's fine. She'd go, or he's stupid or whatever.
Man,
but it just meant more work for me.
I should have played dumb when I was younger.
Yeah, because he played dumb. Are you kidding? His life was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, because I was the oldest, so everything got put on me.
Yeah.
I did play dumb. That's how.
I don't think you were playing.
I'd say you're so.
And when the house caught on fire, I blamed it on my brother. Man did it. What was your brother doing up cooking? Well, he wanted him.
Like what DC says.
God damn it, Steven. God, are you so stupid?
DC says, Steve, you're lucky your mother even talks to you, at least after pooping on her floor. You goddamn animal. I'm telling you,
She has all hardwood floors now.
Yeah. You think the reason
learned her lesson.
hardwood floors is because of your pooping?
Yeah, easier to clean the shit off of.
Yeah.
I set 2 houses on fire.
You set them on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. What houses did you set on fire?
My parents' house when I was younger, and then a house when I was married.
How did you set it on fire? How did you set it on fire?
Cooking. Uncontrolled grease fire.
How do you have an uncontrolled grease fire?
I just walked away from it. And my parents' home was a big house, and I put a pan of grease on the stove. My brother wanted egg rolls. He was he's only like 7 years old, I was 14.
Yeah.
And I was cooking them, and next thing I know, my brother goes, Steve, the kitchen's on fire. It is not. I can't hear your smoke alarms going off. He said, you're deaf anyhow. He said, the kitchen's on fire. I turned around. Oh, shit. The kitchen was ablaze, man. The stove, the cabinets, everything.
Who put it out?
The neighbor came running over, and then if we had to call the fire department, my parents were in a movie. Now, granted, this was the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
When they didn't have a central intercom system.
Oh,
so I called the movie theater and I said, I need to get a hold of my parents. They said, well, is this an emergency? I said, well, our house is on fire. Okay.
I'd say that's an emergency.
And they stopped the movie.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Is there a Chet and Jan standing here? And my mom got freaked out. Your home's on fire.
Where did they go to the movies?
Indicator. So they were a good half hour, 40 minutes away.
This is when he lived in Illiopolis?
Yeah.
You called Decatur and had them stop the movie? Oh, how embarrassing. I wonder what the movie was.
Oh, I don't remember that one. Like I said, that would have been, I was 14. Good. So that would have been a long time, but 40-some years ago. Holy shit.
I bet.
No, really. My mom always said that she was just yelling at my dad, drive faster. He was never one to speed, and he was driving. God damn it, the house is on fire. Shit, speed up.
Poor Chet. Oh, my God. He's got to be thinking, oh, my stupid fucking kid. The house on fire. Now I got this woman bitching at me, son of a bitch.
And one of the worst part is like a week before Thanksgiving. My mom always did all the cooking for Thanksgiving.
Oh, boy.
She had to cook in a microwave and a hot plate.
Oh.
The stove. I mean, they had to fucking remodel the whole fucking kitchen. Because the cabinets didn't match, so they had to tear out all the cabinets. Had to get a new stove. a new dishwasher. I ruined the dishwasher too somehow. And
Oh,
if I,
Jesus.
Oh my god. Did they beat your ass?
no,
His
They
parents,
should have.
his parents had to hate him. They just hated I bet
Oh,
every night they went to bed going, "Oh, shit, what have we done?
What the fuck did we give birth to?
Bitch."
God, your poor mother.
and it's only been downhill since then.
He caught the fucking house on fire. Oh, good night, Chet. He caught the fucking house on fire. Okay, good night. God, damn it. So you guys lived in the burnt house?
Yeah, we had to. I mean, it was just the kitchen that was burnt.
Ah, son of
Good God, Steve.
That's crazy. We had a fire when I was in 6th grade or so, whatever year it was. But we had a fire. But here's the thing. Like, all the fucking people, like, there was a rumor that was started that one of us kids set the house on fire. And these fuckers that went to school with me were spreading the rumor.
Oh wow.
And by the way, none of the kids set the house on fire. And I remember waiting until they got done with the inspection. It was an electrical fire. It started in the wall
man.
and I was just like, okay, well, tell somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, make that public so people will stop this rumor that we started the house on fire. So I just remember, that when that happened, I remember going to school saying, the fucking house fire was started by the electricity. It was not started by anyone, lighting something on fire. It was the electricity. And I think that rumor was still going around. But we did not start the house. It started, I think it was in mine and Foon's bedroom is where it started. Because my comics got burnt up immediately. It's one of the first things.
Oh.
All my comic book collection, which was all Silver Age, Marvel, and DC, and just fucking burnt to shit. Yeah. It was all burnt to shit. But it, that burnt up like half the house, Like when we went outside, you could see the fire was coming out the roof.
Ooh.
My bedroom was on, my bedroom was on the first floor, I think. And it was coming out the roof of a 2nd-story house. So maybe the fire didn't start in my room. It started on that wall is where it started. It started in the wall between, and I think one of my brothers, Rob and Bodine, had the bedroom on top of us or something. You know what I mean? So it was in the wall. It was in that wall. So their room was also burning too. Yeah, it just sucked.
Damn.
But that house went up like really quick. And then we had nowhere to live, so we moved into a second house. We moved into an apartment above a bank in downtown Beneld. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a family living in the apartment next to ours. And the oldest kid was a fucking... The oldest kid in their family was a fucking white supremacist.
Oh, shit.
Oh God.
And he lit our apartment on fire. This is a true story. This is a true story.
Wow.
The kid lit our apartment on fire. And it was fucking crazy. And there were 6 kids. We had 6 kids, and two parents. My dad was back because he would leave and
Right.
come
Mhm.
back or whatever the hell the story was, but he was. I don't know if he was back or if he was gone, but it was at least my mom and 6 kids are living in one room, and all the kids lived in another room. We all lived in the same bedroom, which was fucking crazy. And this guy caught the whole fucking apartment on fire. And it was nuts. And then they arrested the kid because they even know how he did it and all this stuff. And then he had to go to court, and it was just fucking insane. It was nuts. It was nuts. The guy was, I don't know if he's still in jail or what, but holy
More
shit.
than likely.
He went to jail. I mean, this was
Good.
in the 70s when he burnt it down. So
Wow.
I was almost killed in it. It sucked. But yeah, that guy was, he was still in jail.
He lit it on fire with you guys in it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Wow.
The guy was crazy. Like his family went and apologized to us.
Oh, I bet. I fucking bet.
Like, what the fuck? It was nuts, man. But yeah. And it burned down. I still remember the Donnie and Marie show. The
Oh.
Donnie and Marie show was on TV.
Yeah, I'm a little bit country. And I'm a little bit rock and roll.
And I had to go to the bathroom. I was watching Donnie and Marie and in black and white, by the way. So we didn't have a color TV. And I was like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I was in taking a poop. And I walk out of the bathroom and everybody was gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is everybody gone? And I'm like, what's that smell? And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I get up and I get out of the bathroom, go into the living room. TV's still on, by the way. No one's in my house. And I'm like, then I'm smelling something, and it smelled like fire, and I finally, and so I went and sat on the couch, and then I get up off the couch to see what that smell was because I'm like, there's nobody. Where is everybody? Everybody was gone. And so I walked into the kitchen, and it was on fire, and I was like, holy fuck. And then that was the door. That was also the door to get out of the house.
Oh,
And
shit.
the whole door was on fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh wow.
And I just ran through it, and I got
Oh,
into
shit.
the hallway, and it was all on fire. And then one of the fucking firemen we were volunteer fire department in Benilde, Illinois. One of those fuckers grabbed me, and he goes, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, what? I just got out of the bathroom. He goes, come on. And he grabbed me and pulled me down the stairs. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was all on fire. I didn't even notice. And then I get outside, and I go, why the fuck didn't you come get me? Well, you were in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Somebody could have knocked and said, hey, the house is on fire. Get out.
Wow.
Yeah, honest to God. That's how I got out of the house.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, none of my brothers or sisters came and knocked on the door or anything.
Wow.
They noticed the house was on fire and they all ran out. And I was in there squeezing one out, and I was still,
Holy shit.
yeah. And
Well, shows
literally,
how much they liked you.
one of these volunteer firemen grabbed me and, got me down the stairs. And then my brother Goose, so we went outside. And then my mom was gone. I don't know where the fuck she was.
We have a new rule.
What?
If the house is ever on fire and I'm pooping, you fucking tell me.
Yeah,
Okay.
knock on the door.
Common sense.
You knock on the door and tell the person using the John that the house is on fire.
Yeah.
Don't be like my family. But then my brother Goose, we get out and one of my brothers goes, I think mom was upstairs. She was out. I don't know what she was doing, by the way, but she was gone. And they tell this to Goose, who at the time was, I don't know how old he was. He was 3, maybe. He was really young. He runs inside the house. He runs inside the apartment and starts going up the stairs.
Oh no.
And then one of the firemen goes inside the fire and grabs him out.
Yeah.
Those volunteer fire department, fuck, they saved our lives. It was nuts. They pulled him out. Like, you dumb shit. What the fuck are you, why the fuck did you... Why'd you go in that building? I was looking for my mom. And then I don't know if she was at the bar or where she was, but she eventually came home to her house on fire.
Wow.
Meanwhile, thank God it was a quick wiper. I would have still been.
Right? Good God.
It was crazy. It was nuts. When I got up from watching the end of Donnie and Marie, I'm like, what the fuck? Where is everybody?
God
And
damn.
I walked into the kitchen, and then it was all on. The whole thing was like, it was like a circle of fire. Okay. And then when I opened the door, the whole hallway was engulfed in flames. And then the stairs and the stairways, there were flames coming out of the walls. And I just, I ran as fast as I could, like I said, until this volunteer fireman grabbed me and put me down. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And then my idiot brother decides to go, back in. It was nuts.
God damn.
But they arrested the guy that started that fire.
Good.
But it had something to do with he was a drug addict and a white supremacist. And he was somehow trying to kill us. Which, by the way, I'm white. There are such a thing as there are Caucasian Hispanic. That's technically what I am.
Right.
Because Hispanic is not a race; it's an ethnicity. I have to explain this to you, racist.
Yeah, Steve.
Being Hispanic is not my race. My race is Caucasian, because there are African Hispanics too. You know what I mean? There are black Hispanics and white Hispanics. Like, black Hispanics come from like the Dominican Republic and
Right.
and parts of Puerto Rico and
Like Yondev Alvarez.
Jordan Alvarez. Yeah, I'm just saying that there's different types of. There's people who are either white Hispanic or Caucasian Hispanic or black Hispanic, and I'm Caucasian, so my race is Caucasian, but my ethnicity is Mexican, which I know is weird, but that's a shit. But the guy was some kind of white supremacist and something who wanted to burn the Mexicans, and he was also pissed at his family for something.
Oh.
But the guy had red hair.
Oh.
Yeah. He was an evil ginger.
You.
Yep, gingers are evil.
Yeah. You got a kid that's a ginger, don't you?
Yes, I do. He can be evil.
Yeah. She's got an evil ginge.
And he is a pyro.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's nuts. Yeah. Thank God that I got done shitting.
Yeah.
Thank
I
God.
still can't believe they just left you in
And
the
it's just-
house.
And they've never given an explanation as to why.
What the hell?
They just all ran out of the house and they left me and no one bothered to knock on the door and tell me the house was on fire because I came out of the bathroom, had no idea.
God.
I came out of the bathroom. I go and watch TV. The TV was still on. They never loved. They never loved. No,
Maybe
love.
they didn't know you were in the bathroom.
No. Of course they knew I was in the bathroom.
Doesn't matter where he was. They should have went and looked for him.
There were six. We had 6 kids. There were 6 kids in my house. Okay. So if one's missing, there's only 5. And they all got up and went somewhere.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that, of course, one of them counted and went 1, 2, 3, we're missing one. And
Yeah.
they never, they never looked for me. They never loved me. Those fucking walking down the stairs going, let him burn. Let that fat fuck burn. I don't even know if I was that fat. This is, this would have been 5th grade or whatever the hell, whenever it was. No one bothered telling me. Fucking hated me. God damn. Rest of my family. You burnt the house down, God damn it. You're so important that you almost burned up in the house, God damn it. And then my mom came home and yelled at us. Like, we didn't do anything.
Where are we supposed to live now, God damn it?
Yeah, that was the thing is we didn't know where the hell we were going to live. We had no idea where we were, because we had a really nice house on this place called Wilson Street, and that was the first one that caught on fire. And so we lost the nice house. My parents lost everything. And then we moved to this apartment, and we lost. So people donated stuff to us after the first fire. And we moved in this apartment living on donated everything. And then all that shit burnt up.
Yeah.
So this was within, I want to say, this was within months of each other.
Oh, wow.
It was within months. We had the one fire, and then the other fire was so many months later.
Wow.
And we'd still not seen fucking Star Wars. And it was the year that Star Wars came out. That's when all this shit happened. Which was what, 77, maybe something like that? And it was the same year that Elvis died.
Yeah,
Remember
77.
the first fire was the night that Elvis died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because the house had burned down. They go, oh, yeah, and Elvis died. What? Elvis died. Well, we didn't watch anything about Elvis dying because we were in a house fire.
Right.
So I think we went to go spend the night at my grandparents or something. And all they talked about was, oh, my God, Elvis died. I don't give a fuck about Elvis. My house just
Right?
Did you not hear that they left me in the bathroom while the house was on fire?
Dude, it was nuts. And then it wasn't that night. It was the one when my first house burned down when Elvis died. And then the apartment burned down months later. Yeah, it sucked.
Wow.
It sucked. Oh, yeah. So then we somehow we ended up we got a rental house. And it was I think of all our houses, this might have been my favorite house. We got this greenhouse. It was a greenhouse on the other side of town. And we lived there. We lived there until they bought a house on 2nd Street. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was crazy. But all that shit,
Well,
the whole time the houses were burning stuff. I just wanted to go see fucking Star Wars. Never could see it. But finally, when we lived in the other house, I got a chance to see it.
finally.
Yeah. When we were living in the rental, which I think the other places, well, I know we own the one on, I think we own the one on Wilson Street, and they completely lost that one. So I don't even know what the insurance situation was or something because we didn't have, you know. But then they finally bought the second house. And that was a good house. You know, that was a good house. That's the one I grew up in. We lived there until it was finally well, my mom moved to Chicago is when she got rid of it. And I don't know if she sold it or what. Man, the people who lived in the house after us, holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know what. I drove by the old house and it just looks like it's condemned and, you know. I mean, that house looks like shit. So I don't know whatever happened to it, but
Wow.
it's all condemned now. But when I grew up in it, it was a nice house. Of course, we'd have to paint it every summer and stuff, but
Right.
yeah. So I don't know what the hell who lived in there after we did, but it went right to shit. But oh well. Yeah. I see your cats. Christina's cats want attention, obviously.
Yeah, my cat.
Not her cat, it's Dan's cat.
Well, yeah, well, he's kind of adopted me.
Who
He
knows?
loves me.
He knows he's gonna take care of her. You know? Your landlord isn't gonna like that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, landlord doesn't need to know.
I think we should.
Oh.
I think we should call the landlord. And just find
Yeah,
out.
let's not. We'd rather not be homeless.
Hey, by the way, I need a lawnmower. I need a lawnmower to get my yard mowed.
Rider or push?
Well,
Well, a push mower. It that we, you know.
Facebook Marketplace. I bought a really nice fucking John Deere. $200.
I just need a mowing. No, there's got to be one for like $30 or something, right?
Maybe 50. I
yeah.
don't think you're gonna find a one that runs for $30.
Steve, check Facebook Marketplace for me and see if you could find one.
I can do that. I know lawnmowers.
Dan said he's going to attempt to fix yours. He said he can straighten the blades.
Oh, he knows he knows what's wrong with mine. How the hell does he know that?
Talk to D.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
buy a new blade for it if you can't straighten it.
Because we were going to come cut your grass last weekend, but then it started raining and there
Yeah.
went that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably need to cut now.
A riding mower. Goose sold the riding mower. Goose sold it. That was what he cut our grass with, was the riding. But literally, I mean, he cut our grass with a riding mower, and it took like 4 minutes to cut it
Yeah.
because we don't have a yard big enough for a rider.
Yard's too small for a rider.
Yeah, and so I mean, literally, he can push it in 15 minutes. It's not. We don't have a lot of yard.
Yeah.
You guys have been to the house. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need a regular, you know.
Would you get out of the way?
Yeah. So Goose said something. Goose said the one we have, the blade is bent, so we need a new blade or something.
Yeah.
But I have no idea.
Well, Dan said he's going to try to straighten it, and if he can't straighten it, then yeah, you just buy a new blade.
Yeah, just buy.
Oh, that's a big $20 bill.
So I guess we don't need a full mower. All we need is a blade. But I want to get it mowed, so I'm looking like looking like the white trash yard.
Well, maybe you can invite that lady across the street over to mow.
The one with the bikini?
One in bikini.
Yeah.
I should invite her to. Could you come mow my lawn? Excuse me? Could you come mow my lawn?
Yeah, you might be able to offer something in exchange.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come mow my grass and I'll
Yeah.
take care of you.
And when you're done, come on inside the house and make me something to eat. What? Yeah. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. But I do need my yard mowed. But I could tell Goose is trying to get out of mowing it.
Huh.
Because he hasn't fixed that blade. You know what I mean? He says it. He always says, "Oh, I'll get it mowed. I'll get it mowed, bud." Shit, it hasn't been mowed in 6 weeks or whatever
Oh shit.
since he sold the riding mower. Good old Goose. Yeah. So now, and you can see like there are patches of the grass, like some parts of the grass look normal, and then like there'll be little patches where it's growing crazy.
That's what it poops.
It's what?
That's what Chester poops.
Oh yeah, you think Chester's poop is
It's fertilizer.
is for,
It has nitrogen in it.
oh well, yeah.
Or pee or whatever. Pee usually discolors the grass. But
The area that he's pooped is. Oh, I just got a thing about my doctor's appointment. Yeah, I'll end the show in like 5 minutes. It's my
yeah,
doctor. My doctor
54
starts at 9:30. So.
5420, I got your present too. Bitch.
Oh, not again.
I can share it if you want.
No. No.
I don't want one. No,
Please don't.
I don't
You
want.
definitely don't.
God damn.
5420, clean your fucking toilet, motherfucker. God, that's gross.
No,
I
flat
don't
420.
want
No.
any gifts from Fat 420.
No. I'm good. I got more than enough yesterday and this morning, thanks to this motherfucker.
Well, I felt left out yesterday. I don't normally take my phone in the bathroom.
I don't know what
I
the
just-
hell you were
Well, from now on, don't take it with
Please
you.
don't, and please don't share the pictures of your bowel movements on our chat board. Unbelievable. You know what they have on Netflix now?
What?
Watch the movie Airport. Airport's from like 1970 something. And then they came out with Airport 76 and Airport 77.
Yeah.
I watched the first Airport last night. I think the best one is Airport 76 because that's the one where the pilot dies or something, and then they have to another plane has Charlton Heston on it or something, and they lower him by a rope. They lower him into the plane that's flying without a pilot, and he lands it or something.
Whoa.
It's a crazy movie, and I saw it when I was a kid. So, yeah, these are the movies that were spoofed by Airplane.
You never seen it?
You've never seen the original. You never saw the original Airports. You never saw Airport 76 with Charlton Heston, and
I think I've seen that one.
it's the greatest movie because I don't even know how they do it, but they came up with a whole thing of they're hanging him from a rope and he's
Oh, wow.
from one thing and he somehow goes inside the other plane and I don't know, but he somehow lands the plane.
Another movie for my list.
Airport 76. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
You don't have to watch the first Airport to, you know. The
Okay.
first Airport's, I think, the worst. I think of all the three, the worst. The first one's the worst one. Yeah. But this is the one that they made Airplane off of, you know.
Okay.
No, I've seen that
I think
plenty of times.
I think Airplane was the best-selling movie of all of them.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll watch Airport 76 later today. Maybe I'll fall asleep to that.
There you go.
You know, the first movie is just boring as shit. It's like Burt Lancaster is he's running an airport or something, and his wife hates him, and he's got an assistant that he's got feelings for, and Dean Martin is a pilot who's married to Burt Lancaster's sister, and she loves him, but he's fucking stewardesses, and then he gets one of them pregnant and all kind. It's very bizarre. And then some guy goes on with a bomb and he blows up the bomb in the bathroom, and it's crazy. So yeah, that's what the original Airport's about. And they're on a flight to Rome, but somehow they turn around in the middle and they make it back. So, oh well. Which I never understood why they're flying from Chicago, because the airport's in Chicago. And they're over the Atlantic Ocean, the guy blows this bomb off, and then they return and they fly back to Chicago. Well, why the fuck wouldn't they land in New York or somewhere? I mean,
Right.
Why would you fly all the way back to Chicago with a hole in your plane?
I don't know.
Didn't make
Makes no sense. Mhm.
So they're on Netflix now. Netflix has Airport, Airport 76, Airport 77. They've also got they also put, what are some of the other old movies I saw on there? I was looking yesterday for what, you know, and they have a bunch of old movies on. Like movies from, like, you know, I'm talking 70s and 80s and 90s.
Oh, is Six Pack on there? With Kenny Rogers?
I didn't see. What movie?
Six Pack with
No,
Kenny Rogers.
I didn't see Six Pack, no.
Oh, good God.
I don't know why the hell they promote that. I don't know. I never saw that.
It's a good movie.
Why the hell would anybody want to watch that?
No Stroker Ace wasn't on there either?
What kind of loser would want to watch that movie? I think they had the Cannonball Runs on.
Oh, Cannonball Run with Don.
Oh, I like those.
I think they had them on a couple months ago, and I don't think they're on there anymore.
Oh, yeah. Jamie Farr.
Jamie Farr gets top bill. Wasn't it Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise?
Yeah. Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise.
You got Jamie Farr at the top of the list.
Jamie Farr was a Sheik.
Well, he was Lebanese, so he could play. Yeah.
Then they had Mel Tillis and Clyde, the orangutan, drove one car.
Clyde was in the movie too?
Yeah, Clyde was in it too.
Oh, shit.
Put a little chauffeur hat on him.
Yeah, but they had the Cannonball Runs on. I want to say that was, you know, a couple months ago when the Cannonball Runs were on. Oh, well. All right, I got to wrap it up so I can go to my doctor's.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right, you guys. We'll end this show. Now, listen, this is the free show for today, but this is the first of two shows. This is the free one. We have another show at 6:00 tonight. It's a subscriber show. So if you want to subscribe, go to morningdisaster.net and click on subscription. On morningdisaster.net, click subscription and get signed up. And become a tier 3 subscriber. You get all the shows. It's awesome. So this has got, unless you want more classic shows, because there's classic shows every day. All right. There's tier 3 gets 1 classic show a week. Tier 4 gets, all 4 classic shows a week. And then tier 5 gets 5 classic shows a week. You get all kinds of, and tier 1, you get Daily Disaster. You get Daily Disaster and Friday and Saturday morning shows. Tier 2, you get Stainless and Smoke Signals. Tier 3 gives you the Thursday night show, a classic show, Thursday and Friday show, Daily Disaster, Stainless, Smoke Signals. Tier 4 gets you a Thursday, Friday show, or Thursday night, Friday show, Saturday show, Stainless, Smoke Signals. Plus, you get Daily Disaster. You get 4 classic shows a week. That's tier 4. Tier 5 gets you 5 classic shows a week, Daily Disaster, Thursday night show, Friday morning show, Saturday morning show. It gets you Stainless. It gets you everything. And then tier 5 gets you everything mentioned, plus you get a 5th classic show a week. Pretty cool.
Wow, that's a lot.
And boob shots, you get those boob shots of, I think you got to be tier 3, but she might give them even if you become tier 1. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're real nice to her, Nate, she might be good to you.
If you're tier 3, I think is when she gives them, but those boob shots are nice.
If she doesn't send them to you, I will, buddy.
Oh, nobody wants.
Steve, that'll make people not subscribe.
Tier 1,
Oh.
Steve would send boob shots.
No, I'll send him boob shots to Irene. I've got some.
Tier 3 is $10 a month. It's so worth it. Tier 3 is only $10 a month. And tier 4 is only $15 a month. I think tier 4 is maybe the best deal. What do I know? All right. Thank you all for watching or listening. And we'll see you subscribers tonight. So long, everybody. I'm sorry that Steve burnt down his parents' house. My apologies to Chet
Jan.
and Barb.
Barb.
And then Steve almost burnt who now they've never seen the ending of whatever movie that was.
Yeah.
They stopped the film. They stopped the movie and said, Chet and Barb, stand, your house is on fire. They had to run out of the theater and head home. Oh, embarrassing. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your Thursday.